to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Hope you're having a wonderful day right now. It's 52 degrees here in Gwinnett County, going up to a high of 69. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about beautiful. It is Hump Day, baby. You have made it to the middle. Yes, you have. It is Wednesday, Hump Day. I know some of you are saying right now, thank God, but you almost there. You almost there. I ain't gonna brag, but tomorrow is my Friday. I ain't bragging, but it's my Friday. I know. I get it. Not that I'm off or anything, because even though it's my Friday, I got about 3 meetings scheduled for Friday. So it's not even like I'm off. I'm just not podcasting, that's all. Anyway, let's get on with our show. Today is National Rosa Parks Day. Is December the 1st. Yes, it is the first day of the last month of this year. Ooh, that time flew by. It flew by. But anyway, National Rosa Parks Day. It's National Package Protection Day. Y'all know we need that because it's Amazon and Walmart and all the gift stores right now that are shipping. And I'm sure it's a lot of packages out there. So it's National Package Protection Day. I didn't even know that was a day, y'all. It's so many days that are on here. You're like, that's a day? All right, listen to this one. It's National Pie Day. I'm not telling you to go out there and eat a whole bunch of pies, but I'm telling you it's National Pie Day. I don't think there's any kind of pie that I really like. I think the closest I've come to eating a pie like that I really, really, really like, there's never been a time when I said, oh, I just want me a good slice of pie. Never, ever. Because I don't really do pie. But anyway, for those of you who like pies, it's National Pie Day. It's also National Eat a Red Apple Day. I got a whole bag of apples downstairs that I was just looking at. And I looked at them, right, because the ones on top look pretty good, but it's one at the bottom, it looked like it's starting to wither. And when I looked at the apple, I thought about my husband, because he says I always buy stuff that I don't eat, which is true. It's bad. I'll buy all this fruit and stuff, right? And then I forget to eat it. I literally forget to eat it. Because I'll eat breakfast, I'll eat lunch, I'll eat dinner, and it never crossed my mind to get an apple, a banana, an orange. So it sits there and it goes bad. And he kind of gets on me sometime about that. So I looked at that withering apple and I instantly thought about him. And I said to myself, he's probably thinking, she done bought these apples, now she's not going to eat them. Now he eat way more fruit than I do. I like fruit. The crazy thing is because I only eat like 3 times a day for real. And then if I stay up too late, I want to snack. And so if I snack, it's normally on something I shouldn't be snacking on, which is not an apple, which would probably be better for me. But I don't. So I looked at the apple and I instantly thought about him. I said to myself, he's probably thinking she's wasting more money on fruit. It's also National Bifocals Day. Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day. What is that? Bifocals at the Monitor Liberation Day. I have no idea what that is. But for those of you who know what it is, it's today. It's today. And a day without art. Who wants to have a day without art? Art is amazing. Oh, God, y'all, I forgot to tell you. I think I found my thing. I'm so excited. I haven't got a chance to start yet, but I'm going to start this weekend. I think I found my thing. So I found this really cool mold that I'm going to pour some resin into. Y'all know I want to be artsy, and I'm just not artsy, but I think I found my thing. So I bought all my stuff. I'm so excited. I just haven't had a chance to do it. But this weekend, I'll get a chance. I got a couple events this weekend, and after I finish those events, I'm gonna go and do my art. And I can't wait. I'm so excited about that. It makes me so excited because it looks really simple and it comes out really beautiful. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, it's a National Day Without Art. I don't even know why you would want to have a day without art, unless you're just an artist and you just need a minute. I can get that part. But for those of us who take in the beauty of art, no, I don't want to have a day without art. I want to see the beauty every day. Every day. All right, cool. Let's get on with these horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Dawson for today, December the 1st. It's December the 1st, y'all. I'm going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Travel could turn out to be more exciting than you imagined. Be wary of those who have overly strong convictions. You will benefit through hidden assets and property investments. Every day, I don't mean to say this, y'all, but I have not figured out I done cut off all the notifications I could find, and that one button, and it dings every day at the same time. I'm gonna have to find it. And so in all my shows, you probably hit ding because it's the notification button. And I thought I cut off all of them. Obviously, I did not. And I forget once I get off the show. But anyway, Aries, there are some hidden assets and some property investments that you're gonna benefit from. And so for my Aries, I need to know about the hidden benefits and property investments. Like, you got some stuff hidden on the side I don't know about? I'm just kidding. So my husband is an Aries. So, but I'm talking to the other Aries out there. I don't know. He may have some hidden assets. Listen, let them come to the light. I know all the people that's got Aries in their life right now, they're saying, hey, let the hidden assets and property investments come to the light. Step into the light investments. Step into the light assets. Like Carol Ann from Amityville Horror. Step into the light, Carol Ann. Remember that? Yeah, some of y'all don't remember that. Y'all was too young. Anyway, that's your deal for today, Aries. Taurus, you can make money if you are careful not to let it trickle through your fingers. You don't need to pay out in order to have fun. You should regain some of your self-esteem if you get involved in organizational functions. All right, listen. Anything that's going to boost your self-esteem, go for it, Taurus. Go for it. Find some good things, though. Get involved with some good stuff that makes you feel good, where you can help people. It makes you feel good, makes them feel good. Good energy all around you. You're going to feel good. It's going to boost your self-esteem. Boost it up. Get it up there. Gemini, you are changing rapidly. Make sure all of your travel and driver's documents are in the proper order. Work hard on improving your living quarters. Make sure your paperwork is in order, Gemini. All your travel documents, your driver's license, all that stuff is in order, especially if you're trying to travel. Because you don't want to get somewhere and you get stuck, or you get to the airport and your paperwork is not right, and then you pay for the plane ticket and you can't get on the plane. Because you did not handle your business before you got to the airport. Handle that stuff. It's not a time to be losing money right now. Okay? Cancer, don't be too eager to start any debates. You can look around for the right place and enlist some of your friends to help you move. You might find group functions tiring. Yeah, sometimes you can go to them functions, like especially this time of the year. You got Christmas parties, you got business meetups, it's church functions. Some of that stuff could just tire you out. I know. I got 2 events tonight, and I'm thinking, oh God, do I really want to get in traffic today? I should, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. Leo, finish those changes you've been talking about making in the residence. Arguments with employers or colleagues will be to your detriment. Art investments will pay big dividends in the long run. Yeah. Arguments with employees and colleagues could be to your detriment, so don't argue with anybody today. Here's the thing. Don't even let them take your energy like that. You have an opportunity to say yes and no to an argument. You really do. People can't argue by themselves. So walk away today, Leo. I know you want to be right. I know you want to get your point across, but it could be detrimental to your job, to your life. Just walk away. It's not even worth it. And they're not worth it. Walk away. Virgo, you may be tempted to get involved in secret affairs or love triangles. Changes in your domestic scene are evident. You may be sensitive to the point of absurdity. Okay, here's the thing. Here is the thing, Virgo. That's why you got to change your domestic scene, because you're trying to do some stuff you shouldn't be doing. A triangle, like for real? And it says tempted and secret. If it's a secret, you probably shouldn't do it. I say that all the time. Listen, if you know it's a secret, don't do it. Just say no. Just say no to the situation, Virgo. Walk away. Keep your dignity. Keep your sanity. Because I guarantee you, all of that right there is just insane. And I don't care how exciting it is right now. It won't last. Because that's just, listen, it won't last. Now you done messed up because you done started this secret affair in this triangle. And now it's a mess. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
I ran away from heartbreak. Got nothing in return for my pain. I never thought I'd be so empty, so alone and afraid. Wasn't looking for a lover. Nobody understood where I've been. I guess I thought I needed more time to protect my love from potential offense. So I surprised by what I found. 'Cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. I didn't seem to notice that you were checking for me. We were just friends, but we started building trust, and my fragile heart started to mend. Yeah, I should have paid attention. You would have been the obvious choice, but I needed time to see clearly, dig deep and cut through the noise. So then you came around and you made it cool, but so you took your time, and I opened up. I'm not surprised by what I found, 'cause I know I needed something different, and it had to be you. Out the blue, somebody who would listen, and it had to be you. Out of all the people to revive my love, couldn't be just anyone. My baby, it had to be you. You.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. This day was meant for love. Make creative changes to your residence. You should put in some extra hours developing that creative idea you have. Keep on your toes when dealing with others. Ooh, this day was meant for love, Libra. I love love. I love love. I watched a show called Sirens, and it's about mermaids. Yes, I like sci-fi, and it's a little mermaid on it. She's tiny too, like she's like the little she's a mermaid. So she came to shore and she talked like this. She's like, I love love. I love love love. She talks like that. It's hilarious. And she had a baby. She had a little mer baby. Yes, she had a mer baby. She didn't actually physically have the baby. They implanted the baby into this other girl who was just a regular person, and she wanted to give birth to this mermaid baby, and she did, and the baby killed her because it was a mermaid. But anyway, she went to a parenting group. The little mermaid took the little mer baby and went to a parenting group. That was like the funniest scene in the whole season of the episode. And so she's sitting there because she know her baby is a mermaid. So her baby has to learn how to swim. She has to learn how to, get fish under the water to eat, all kinds of stuff like that. So she's in the parenting group, and they asked her to go around the room and say, what do you want for your baby? And she said, I want my baby to know how to defend herself, right? So the parents like, oh, that's how all the parents, oh, right? And then they went around the room again, and she said, they asked her something about the baby. She said something crazy, but she was speaking because it was hilarious. You had to see it. But if you have not seen it, I think it's on, God, what is it on? Is it on Peacock? It's on one of them streaming channels. It's called Sirens. It's a series, and I watch it on Sundays. But I've watched all the episodes, so I don't have anything to watch. But that episode was so funny because she was speaking from her experience and her culture of how she need her baby to grow up. And you got these regular women having these babies, and she's saying crazy stuff like learning how to hunt and fish and things like that, and defend herself and fight. And the mothers are looking at her like, oh my God. It was so funny, y'all. You had to watch it. Go watch it. It's called Sirens. And I want to say I think it's on Peacock. But just go and type in Sirens and it should come up. And you'll see her. She's holding a baby. She's holding a little mer baby. That thing was so funny to me. I was cracking up. Anyway, Scorpio. Direct your energy into physical entertainment. You can offer your help to others, but back off if they appear to be offended by your persistence. You will have good ideas for your home improvement projects. Okay, seems like today is about getting your house in order. Like, I think I read 4 or 5 horoscopes right now, and it talks about improving your house. So get your house in order. You're going to have some good ideas. I put my Christmas tree up over the weekend, which was great. I love this. This is my time of the year. Normally right now, my mom and I will be looking at Amazon so she can buy everybody all this stuff. My mother loved Christmas too. Like, she loved Thanksgiving, but she liked to spend money at Christmas time. Everybody got a gift. Everybody in our sphere of friends and families in Georgia got gifts. Everybody. She didn't leave out anybody. That was her thing. I was talking to I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I said, my mom really was the glue that held our family together. Like, she really was. And I could see it so clearly now that she's not here, because my family totally feels separated. Like, we don't, and what's crazy is she called everybody every day. Right, she had her people that she called, and she called them every single day, all of them. There was a circle of people that she called every day, and she had enough time to watch her stories because she loves Days of Our Lives. So she watched Days of Our Lives. Nobody would call, so it would be funny, right? Because sometimes I would go in her room on purpose, being a pest. So I would go in her bedroom and I would sit on her. She had like a walker. I would sit on her walker in her bedroom. And she would be watching the stories. And I know she hated this, because when I'm watching TV, she'll come in and she'll be talking to me and I'm not saying anything. She said, "You must be watching something on TV." And I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Okay." And she would hang up on me, right? But I would do the same thing to her. So I know she's watching the stories, right? So I would intentionally go in her room, sit on her walker. That's why I would always sit on her walker. And I would start talking to her while she's watching Days of Our Lives. Just being a pest, because I know that she don't want to talk to me right now because she's watching Days of Our Lives. And I start asking questions like, "Hey, so who's that now? What they doing?" She's like, and then she'll look at me, which means leave me alone. I'm trying to watch my stories right now. So anyway, this is the time of the year that we would be she would like, get the computer and bring it over here. So I would get my tablet. No, she would get your iPad. Get your iPad and bring it over here. And I get the iPad and I sit on her walker, and we would go through the iPad and we would look at all of the gifts that she wants to buy. Buy this for that one, look for this for that one. And this is what we did every year, most of my life. It was only one Christmas that I didn't spend with her. I was, I think I was 19, and I spent that Christmas with my father. And that was the only Christmas that she and I never spent together. Yeah, the only one. So this will be my second one, and not my last for sure, because she's not here. But anyway, fun memories. I miss her so much. I know what we will be doing right now. Today is December the 1st. We would have started doing this. First of all, she started shopping like in October. But even though she starts in October, we shopped through the whole month of December. So we hit all the Black Friday online, Cyber Monday online. We hit all of them online for her. And then today, we would probably get the computer after she paid all her bills, because she was very old-fashioned. Like, she didn't pay anything too much online. Everything had to be written out in a check. So she would have already have written the checks. They would have been gone. Now it's time for us to shop. Yes, I was like, why don't you just pay us? Like, you do know you can just do like online payments. Like, I want to do that. It gives me something to do. This is what she would say to me. It gives me something to do. So she would write out all of her checks and put them in the mail. I would have to go to the post office and buy books and stamps all the time, because she didn't want to do anything online. And you know what? My uncle, who lives with me, same way. I said to him, "You do know you can pay that online?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to pay it online." So he don't even have checks. So we have to go get a money order and stamps. So I was like, okay. Hey, it gives them something to do. What can I say? As if, that gives them something to do. Anyway, I digress. Scorpio, direct your energy into physical entertainment. You can offer your help to others, but back off if they appear to be offended by your persistence. You have good ideas for home improvements. Take care of the house, and don't be so pushy, Scorpio. Because they're gonna feel like you're being pushy and persistent. It's gonna get on their nerves, so don't. Sagittarius, your charm will mesmerize members of the opposite sex today. You'll find it difficult to control your emotions. Snap out of it. Listen, snap out of it, Sag. I know it's difficult for you to control your emotions, but you need to snap out of it today. You got stuff to do. And you're going to be charming. Somebody of the opposite sex is going to find you so mesmerizing today. Lean on that. Feel flattered and delighted about that. Makes you feel good. I ain't say act on it. I said just, lean on it. Your charm will mesmerize members of the opposite sex. Just lean on it, so you cannot be so emotional today. Capricorn, not the best day for business trips. Property deals will pay big dividends. It's time to consider putting money into long-term investments. Yes. Speaking of long-term investments, be sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Wise Women Invest podcast. It's going to be live streamed on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Roku, 7 o'clock. If you have a Roku, you can watch the show by going to your Roku store, installing the Noise Media Network app, and you'll see Wise Women Invest there. Under that, at 7 p.m., we go live talking about investments. Long-term, short-term, stocks, bonds, mutual funds. Did y'all know y'all can have like gold in your portfolio? Yeah, you can. I thought that was super exciting. So be sure to tune in tonight at 6 p.m. for that. We're going to be talking about bonds. What is a bond? How to invest in bonds? What kind of returns you can expect on bonds? It's all about bonds tonight. Yes. All right, so tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. LinkedIn, you can watch it there. Facebook, you can watch it there on the Noise Media Network page. Roku, you can watch it there. And on YouTube on Noise Media Network. All right? Check it out. Aquarius, you may experience financial loss if you don't use good judgment. Outings with relatives or good friends will provide you with stimulating conversation. Don't try to get even without having all the facts. Listen, don't try to get even, period. Tit for tat is not a good thing. It's just not. It backfires on you, right? It really does. That's why I tend to let things go. But I seen times though when things would tick me off and I would take it to the edge. Now I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna let God deal with that. Like I'm not gonna even use my energy. Even when people have done me wrong, I was like, I'm not gonna use my energy. I'm gonna let the universe handle that. The universe is gonna take care of them because I know I've done right. I've done good by them. So I'll let the universe. Don't bother, of course. Save your energy for something good. That's all I'm saying. You can do what you want to do, but me personally, trying to get even, not a good look, baby. Not a good look. Save that energy for something else. Don't put out negative energy because you're going to draw negative energy back to you. So if you're trying to get even, that's negative energy. And what happens? Negative energy comes back to you. So don't even waste your good energy, turn it into negative energy to attract negative energy back to you. Don't do that. It's not worth it. All right, cool. Last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. All right, this is for the single Pisces. Not you, listen here, not you married and Pisces that are in situations. Romantic opportunities are evident. In-laws may cause difficulties. Travel should be considered. You will be able to find the perfect outfit and the greatest new accessory for your house. There we go again. The perfect outfit and the greatest new accessory. They're not talking, well, the outfit part, yeah, me. The accessory for the house, I have no idea what that could be. On the flip side, listen here, Pisces. Do not, if you are in a situation, get involved in any outside romantic opportunities. Okay? This is not business. Do not do that. That's going to cause you problems tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe next week. Maybe not next week. Maybe next month. Maybe not next month. Maybe next year. But however, it's going to be a problem. So although it may be an opportunity and that is evident, that does not mean you should take advantage of that opportunity if you are in a situation. Now, if you are not in a situation, go for it. Do your thing, baby. Go ahead. Get the holiday love rolling because you're free to do that. The rest of y'all ain't free to do that. So don't do it. I'm just trying to save somebody's situation. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but you know I'm talking to you. If you are a fish and you got a opportunity for romance is evident and you know you should be in there, I'm trying to save you. Okay, sorry, Lord. I'm just playing games. All right, all the pastors out there, don't get mad at me. I'm just playing around. All right, listen, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow, 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thoughts. And now let's get on to some news you can use. So, there's a lot going on here in Georgia when it comes to our voting rights and the Voting Act and all these different things. Well, today is no different than any other day because we are about to have some problems again. So, new deadlines imposed by Georgia voting laws leads to rejections of absentee ballot requests. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why y'all? Okay. The main reason absentee ballot requests were rejected for Georgia's fall elections were because they arrived too late under a new deadline imposed as part of a restrictive voting law passed in March. About 52% of the rejections were because voters had missed requesting absentee ballots before the cutoff, 11 days before election, according to elections data analyzed by CNN. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I know, I'm using his name in vain. I don't mean to. This is stressful. In March, Georgia Republican-controlled state legislature passed State Bill 202. We talked about that earlier this year. An election law aimed at overhauling the Georgia's election code, including limiting absentee voting, a method that 1.3 million of the state's residents had used to vote in the 2020 election, which President Biden won. So they were pissed off. So they passed a state bill because they run the thing right now. Under the new law, voters have to request absentee ballots 11 days before an election, a significant change from 4 days before the election. They got to request it 11 days. So here's what I'm going to say to y'all. Request it 30 days before the election so you can get it in your hands and get it back. Because we already know that that's a problem. So if you just request, even if you don't think you're going to use it, request it anyway. That's what you do. You have to request it at least 11 days. It used to be at least 4 days. Do it 30 days. That way you can make up for the mail that's going to be slowed down. You can make up for the ballots that's going to get thrown in the ditch. Like, request it way ahead of time. That's all I'm saying. Because this is a problem. We already know, even if you don't think, let's say you request a ballot because you don't know whether or not you're going to be traveling, right? Request it anyway. Everybody should just request one just in case. Because something may come up, right? And you may not be able to get off in time to go vote. But if you requested that ballot, ahead of time, now you can fill it out. And if that comes up, somebody can go drop it in the ballot box for you. The hoops we have to go through just to vote. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shame, 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 shame. Shame. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy. It says 4 days is really a short period for a board of elections to receive ballot application process and send it out. So it arrived to voters and return by 7 p.m. on election day. That time frame is just too short. So did they write that wrong? It says under the new law, voters have to request ballots 11 days before an election, a significant change from the 4 days before the election. Anyway, whatever. Requested 30 days. That way everybody know they got them. It's a shame that we got to go through this just to vote. Just because so many people voted for somebody, didn't vote for somebody they thought was good for our country. Because, when you do crazy stuff that divides a country, you're not good for the country. I get that some people think that the last administration did good to bring jobs and all these different things, but you divided our countries. Like, you divided the country. Like, the country was not divided like this before the last administration. It wasn't. Now we so divided. People do all kinds of crazy stuff that they didn't do under the previous administration before this last administration. They didn't do those things. This last administration that we had, it emboldened people to do crazy stuff because they did crazy stuff. They got on TV and did all kinds of crazy stuff, the whole staff. Like, I used to just watch the news, right? And I said to myself, how does these people sleep at night? How do they sleep at night? I couldn't figure it out. How do you go to bed knowing that you just lied to millions of people every single day? Like, how does that make you feel on the inside? I'm talking every day. You get up to that podium and you tell a lie. You get up to that podium and you know what you're saying is not true. You get up to that podium and you defend somebody who is just nuts. I just couldn't figure out how people went to bed at night. But I guess, hey, birds of a feather flock together. That's all I can say. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. Stay tuned.
You're the only one I think about, yeah. You're the only one for me. The only one I care about, yeah. Thinking about you day and night, yeah. You're the only one for me. I just wanna get it right, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You're the one I'm thinking of. Come on and take my love. Let's go and we can fly away. Taking off to the sky, it's you and me tonight. Whoa, baby. You know there was something special. Baby boy, you are my treasure. I know we got it, I know
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Well, look like Atlanta has declared its new 61st mayor, and it's not Felicia Moore. Andre Dickens is the new mayor of Atlanta. Yes, the city of Atlanta has a new mayor, and his name is Andre Dickens. Andre Dickens, the Atlanta native who first beat an incumbent 8 years ago for a spot on the city council, defeated Miss Felicia Moore in Tuesday's runoff to become the 61st mayor for Atlanta. With most of the precincts reporting Dickens held a strong lead over Moore, the current council president throughout much of the city. The Associated Press called the race for Dickens at 10:30 last night. I could tell y'all, when I was helping Derek run for commissioner here in Gwinnett County, the thing he said to me was the worst thing in the world is to have a runoff. And I was like, why is that? Well, now I know, because you could be the front runner in the primaries, right? And if you have to go to a runoff, the people that voted for the person that, let's say for instance, was three of y'all in a race, and there's a runoff between the two of you, and so you had this third person that got a nice chunk of the votes. Now that group right there, they didn't like either one of you. That's why that person got a chunk of the votes. None of those votes have to go to somebody. So if the group that voted for the third party didn't like either one of you, you have to really fight for those votes. Or you have to get that person to come over to your side and say, hey, listen, I need you. You're not going to be in the race anyway because you're not in the runoff. I need you to get your people to vote for me. Apparently, that must be what Andre did, because he was able to beat out Felicia Moore for the race for the seat as mayor of Atlanta. And so, he has big shoes to fill. And Atlanta is a big city that's hugely progressive. And so we're going to see what kind of work he's going to do. I still would like to know why Keisha decided not to run again. I mean, I have my thoughts, and, they're just my thoughts. I have no reason to these are just my thoughts. And I just feel like she probably felt like it was just too much. Atlanta is a busy city with a lot going on all the time. I could tell y'all that, just watching the news on a daily basis here in Atlanta, somebody's always getting shot. I thought Newark was kind of bad, but I don't know. Atlanta, there's a lot of progression going on there. There's a lot of good things going on, but there's a lot of crime too. And so when you have your citizens and the police fighting with each other, then you got the criminals. So you got the citizens and the cops beefing because, they feel like the cops are not doing their job, and the cops feel like the citizens are not giving all the cops a fair shot because of some bad apples. And then you got the criminals in the middle. That's a lot. I don't even know how she slept at night, because I just feel like I would be like pulling my hair out if I had to run a city like Atlanta. And I have thought about getting into politics. I said this plenty of times, but I decided to podcast instead. And someday I may decide to get into politics, but I need to know what I need to know. And there's a lot of stuff I think that I know a lot because I follow a lot of people. But I also feel like I need to make sure that I'm ready, because I feel like this is work. Sometimes it goes, you out there fighting for the people, and the people are fighting you. I'm just saying, I see it. I'm in the circles all the time. You're fighting for the people, and the people are fighting you. Which is crazy, because you're thinking, man, I've turned my life upside down to represent you guys, and you guys are kicking me in my back. Please, take your foot off my neck. And I see that. I see it a lot. And it's crazy, because people want to do this thing because they love their communities, and they want to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. And so they kind of sacrifice a lot of themselves to do that. And a lot of time it goes without a lot of love, because, when people don't get their way, it's your fault. Even when it's not your fault, it's your fault. So, congratulations to Mr. Dickens for winning the election. I know you're going to get in there and do your very best, as most of you do. You got big shoes to fill, and you got a big space to cover. So, I know you're going to get in there and do the best you can. On the flip side, Representative Carolyn Bardeau is saying, you know what, I want to stay in my district. I want to stay in the Gwinnett County community. This is where I've been been here, and I want to stay here anyway. She has a lot of opposition, When they redrew the lines on the map, it drew out Lucy Macbeth's district and merged the two districts together, which is 6 and 7. And so now Lucy has said, well, they can't get rid of me that easily. I'm going to fight Carolyn for this district so I can stay in. Carolyn is saying that I've been here and I've been fighting for this space for five election cycles. I don't plan on going anywhere. I got to fight for my spot. Well, State Representative Don McLeod said, well, I want to run for the same seat. So it's going to be a battle of the blue, baby. that of the blue women. And I really need to talk to all of them because I want to know why. It's gonna be rough, y'all. It's gonna be rough because we got 3 powerful women fighting for 1 Democratic seat, and that was done intentionally by Republicans for that very reason. One, they went Lucy McBath out, and she says, "I'm not going down without a fight." The problem is she got to fight Carolyn Bordeaux and now Don McLeod. So that's gonna be a fight to death. I gotta talk to Donna and say, because I saw Donna a couple weeks ago and she didn't say anything about running for that seat. As a matter of fact, she was very emotional the day I saw her and very tired. And she said to me, "They're driving me crazy." Now she's going for an even bigger seat. So, I need to know why. So I'm going to see if I can get her on the Popcorn and Politics show. Speaking of politics, Popcorn and Politics airs every Sunday at 1 p.m. live. You can watch that show on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and if you have a Roku device, download Noise Media Network to your Roku device, and you can watch it there. Popcorn and Politics live every Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm going to see can I get Donna on the show to talk about why she decided to throw her hat in the race to run against Carolyn and Lucy for this seat. Because 3 powerful women running for the same seat. Again, there's going to be a runoff, I'm sure. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Carolyn has been here fighting for Gwenetians for a minute. So has Donna, because she is here fighting. She's just not fighting in the same space, but she's fighting here in Gwinnett County. So that's gonna be tough. The gerrymandering that they did this time has screwed some things up. But that's what they do. They can't win fairly. They gotta screw things up for us. We have to figure out how to fight back smarter. Fight back smarter and harder. That's what we have to do, because that's what they're doing. They don't fight fair. Listen, they don't fight. And I think for me, that would be my problem. I'm not fighting fair. You know what I mean? So they don't fight fair. I wouldn't fight fair. I'm going to fight fire with fire. A lot of the Democrats, they don't fight. They want to be the good people. To me, you got to fight. You got to fight dirty if you got to fight dirty. I'm not saying, name slinging and things like that. Well, they do that too. It's just crazy. Anyway, the bipartisan infrastructure bill passed by Congress earlier this fall could help the efforts to improve the traffic capacity on Interstate I-85 and expand public transit into Gwinnett County, officials said on Monday. U.S. Representative Carolyn Bordeaux held a press conference at the Vulcan Materials Quarry in Norcross with Gwinnett County and Georgia Department of Transportation officials to discuss the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act impact on Georgia. The bill passed out of both chambers and was sent to President Joe Biden in November. It is exciting to see this development, Georgia Department of Transportation Board Rudy Bowen said. Going into planning, you have to have funding available, and these funds will be available in other areas that we are expected, that we have not experienced before. So right now, they're looking for they're looking to improve I-85, especially at Spaghetti Junction, because when you come down Spaghetti Junction, it is just like, depending on the time of the day, you're gonna get stuck on top of the bridge, up under the bridge, the little spaghetti part there. Like, it's crazy because you can come off 285 2 separate ways and merge. It's crazy. Like, you have to come down 285. So a lot of times, my husband told me this trick. If I'm coming down 285, right, I will take the exit as if I'm getting off 285 to go, I think, 85 south. But instead, you can go up the ramp to 85 north, but you got to get over, or you can just stay straight. So, but it's always congested right there. It's just a mess. So, with this new infrastructure package, we could see some good transportation here in Gwinnett County, including a rapid bus transit situation as well. Transportation has been one of our things we've been fighting for quite some time, and every time they take it to be voted on, it gets shot down. So this could help. It could help. Suwanee approves plan for a distribution facility on Old Peachtree Road. Following a recent public hearing, the Suwanee City Council approved a rezoning request that will allow for construction of a light industrial distribution facility on Old Peachtree Road west of intersection with Horizon Drive. The applicant proposes developing approximately 10 acres with a 165,000 square foot office warehouse building. The facility will have 2 access points off Old Peachtree Road. One will serve a combination of tractor trailer and car traffic, while the other will only accommodate car traffic. Gwinnett Department of Transportation will need to approve the plan. So, there's going to be a new warehouse over there once it's approved. So, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm going to another song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
I have loved you quite some time. Thinking about the day that we met. Smile. Can't take my eyes off your silhouette. So today, I have planned it out so carefully. I know the things that you like. We'll be singing and dancing on the way. I got plans for you all day, all night.
I think I'm gonna make that my birthday songs for all the birthdays when they come up. Baby, it's your birthday. I like that song. All right, there's a lot of events going on right now. Speaking of events, there's an event today. It's a pop-up park play days. Yep, pop-up park play days today at 4:30 to 5:30. It's going to be at George Pierce County Park, 55 Buford Highway in Suwanee. So if you want to go out there, they're going to have games. They're going to have free food, drop-in program designed to bring recreation and community together, activities. Just go out there and have a good time. So if you want to drop in today at 4:30, you can take the kids out, get some fresh air. It's going to be a beautiful day. Now, remember, it's only going to be like 69 degrees. So by 4:30, 5 o'clock, the temperature is probably going to drop. So dress appropriately. Even though it's going to be beautiful the first part of the day, by 4:30, it may have dropped a little bit. So be careful about that. Anyway, take the kids out, get them some fresh air, let them have some fun, and do that thing. Sparkle, a celebration for kids, creativity, and magic, returns to the city of Norcross. Activities including a tree lighting on December the 3rd, which is Friday. You can enjoy carols performed by local choir, hot chocolate, s'mores, and jingle all the way on the big screen. Santa himself will arrive in this big red fire truck and be on hand for photos. But the fun doesn't stop there. Throughout the month, carriage rides will dash through the sparkling streets of Norcross, and Santa will continue to pop up and down to hear your Christmas wishes and take pictures. So this is coming Friday. You can take advantage of that. 6:38 p.m. Again, that's downtown Norcross, located at 73 South Peachtree Street in Norcross, Georgia. Take the kids out, let them eat some s'mores, drink some hot chocolate, listen to the choir sing, watch Jingle All the Way on the big screens, all free. Have a great time. 6:30, 73 Peachtree Street, South Peachtree Street in Norcross. You can go out there and do that thing. Have some fun. That sounds like fun. I'll be at the football game because Grayson is playing Collins Hill. That's going to be a battle Friday night, baby. It's going to be Friday Night Lights. Grayson has been doing their thing. They played last week. They beat, who did they play last week? Who did they play last week? I forgot who they played. Whoever they played, they beat them. I forgot. And I was at the game. It was so cold, y'all. I had my blanket on. I'll be wrapped up this Friday with my blanket on. So my husband and I was sitting up under the blanket together because it was so freaking cold. But we'll be sitting up there together again. And it was crazy because there was another event that we were supposed to go to. And I was like, oh, man. Like, I got to choose between the two. And he made the choice for me, which I was fine. I was like, okay, great. Not a problem. At first, because I was the one fussing, like, we should go. And then I was like, he's like, that's the game night. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna miss the game. So I really didn't want to miss the game. So when he put his foot down and made the decision, which that's normally what I do, when he said, I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna argue with you. Great. I'm going to the game. So anyway, Friday Night Lights with Grayson. Come out and support him. They're playing at Collins Hill. This is gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. So come out and check us out. Listen, get there early so you can get a good park. I always get there early because I got a bad knee, so I need to be able to park. It's my knee bad. Snellville Christian Church will be hosting a small business fair featuring over 25 local business owners. The fair will take place on December 11th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Among the fair vendors will be paparazzi jewelry, essential oils, travel agents, children books, Mary Kay cosmetic t-shirts, and baked goods, just to name a few. Come out and support your local small business owners on Saturday, December 11th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's going to be at Snellville Christian Church, located at 2485 Scenic Highway South in Snellville. Whenever you can support a small business, you help that business to grow. So go out and support your small businesses on that Saturday. I know this past Saturday was Small Business Saturday, but anytime you can support a small business and help them grow, I'm sure they appreciate that, but that gives them the opportunity to grow that small business into a big business. And so they do this by showing up at things like and I think I'm going to go out there that Saturday, and if I don't have anything on my calendar, and just interview some people and ask them about their business. I think that'll be a great way to help them, share more about what they do. And I think I'm going to go out there and do a live interview doing this. So anyway, you can go out and do the exact same thing Saturday, December the 11th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2485 Scenic Highway South, and that's in Snellville. That's Snellville Christian Church. If you are a small business, you might want to reach out to Snellville Christian Church to see how you can become a vendor. They don't have a phone number listed, but I'm sure if you Google them, Snellville Christian Church, located at 2485 Scenic Highway, you can probably get the phone number and see how you can become a vendor as well. So go out, support your small businesses, and if you are a small business, go out there and vend so people will know who you are. Here's the thing: you don't have a business if people are not buying from you. If you're not selling anything, you're just like doing stuff, making jewelry, mixing soap, creating oils, and nobody knows about you. You don't have a business; you have a hobby. So if you want people to know about you, you got to get out there. Now is the perfect time. People are shopping for the holidays. So it's a perfect time for you to get out. Matter of fact, I think I'll make some Good Morning Gwinnett cookies and go give them away for free. So people can subscribe to the show. Like, you got to download the app and I'll give you a cookie. That's what I think I'm going to do. All right. So listen, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day before I close it out. So stay tuned.
Caught by a feeling, goes beyond the right or wrong, gets me what I want. I'm hanging by a string, Call me, baby, yeah. I hear the calling. I hear her calling.
Welcome back. So that's all I got for you guys. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. And here it goes. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Let me say that again. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Maya Angelou said that, and she was right. You know, you have to think about your light that shines from within. We allow people to dim our lights. They don't dim our lights because we have to accept what they put on us. If we don't accept those things, then it won't dim our light. A lot of times people, and I'm guilty, because there are sometimes, it's just, depending on who says something to me, it takes very little for me to get ticked off. And then I have to catch myself. And I have to realize I'm about to let this person dim my light. I was shining bright before they said something that I didn't like or appreciate, and I'm about to let them dim my light, because they can't dim my light. I control my mood. I control my switches that switch on and off. You control these things. You do. And so you have to say to yourself, right? When people say things that annoy you, things that tick you off, am I about to let this person dim my light? I have to ask it. And I'm telling you, it's going to take work to cut that off. It's going to take work to dim the light they try to put on you. It's going to take work, because that we are people, we are human, and people do things to push our buttons, and we know they're trying to do things to push our buttons, and it's up to us to accept the fact that they're pushing our buttons. And sometimes we do. I'm guilty as charged, but then I have to catch myself, because I realize if I let them dim my light for too long, my light will stay dim all day. And I personally cannot afford to let my light be dim all day long. And neither can you, because you got greater things to do. You got things to accomplish. You got people to help. You got things to create. You got books to write. You got businesses to start. You got track meets to meet. You got to play football. You got to play basketball. You got songs to write. You got to learn how to play the drums. You got to play the piano better. You got to find a new discovery to cure something. You can't allow people to dim your light for too long. I get it. We're human. Only for a second, y'all. Only for a second. So all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 1 hour with me. And I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episode of the show, be sure to check out goodmorninggwinnett.com. I got some changes, so when you go to goodmorninggwinnett.com in a few weeks, it's going to look different. It's going to be a new layout. I'm excited about the new layout. I'm excited about the new changes. I'm excited about the expansion of Good Morning Gwinnett. But I still need your support to keep making these things happen. So to support the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. If you missed episodes of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. If you have an Android phone or an iPhone, download the app from the App Store, goodmorninggwinnett.com. If you listen to the show on Apple Podcasts, goodmorninggwinnett.com. Find the show. Find your favorite 2 episodes. Give it 5 stars. Like, love, save, comment, and share the show. I appreciate you for doing that. If you have a Alexa in your house and you miss a show, tell your Alexa, open goodmorninggwinnett.com, and she will play the latest version of the show. Yes, it's on Alexa. You can watch it on YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube. It's everywhere, y'all. It's everywhere. It's all around the world. People are listening to this show. And I want to thank all of my listeners for listening. I really appreciate you sharing the show with your friends and families. I really appreciate you tuning in every week. I love you guys. You have no idea. That's why I get up 4 days a week and do this show. And I try to do it no matter where I am in the world. I try to come and talk to you and share where I am and what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and beyond. So thank you again for listening. I will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Stay safe out there. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.